like still got some stuff going on. Getting set up. I am your host, Kugo, from the Wisconsin High School Esports Association. This is a Division 4 match on round 2 of the playoffs between Durand Arkansas High School and Manitowoc Lutheran High School. We are currently setting everything up and should be prepared shortly. So we have our first match between Durand, Arkansas and Manitowoc Lutheran. We have young Link playing for Durand, and that appears to be Ike for Manitowoc. Immediately goes for the attacks and gets Link off stage, who cannot recover. That is already a stock down on Manitowoc. Link going for the attack but misses. Ike gets around, manages to land the attack and dodge the boomerang. Ike goes in for another attack, but Link gets away from the ledge trap. Ike goes for an attack, misses, but so does Link. Link now trying to keep the distance between the two and get abuse out of Link's sword length. He doesn't have very many ranged attacks. Link gets a shield down, but Ike dodges the next attack and gets a hit down. Link is in the air. Ike misses the juggle. Ike goes for another attack. Link counter attacks. Ike kind of dodging out of the way. Link gets a good hit in, but cannot juggle Ike. Ike gets a hard hit down. Link is off this stage and gets back on. Manages to shield Ike's ledge trap and get some arrows down. And gets another attack down, but does not get the juggle. Ike lands the slash attack and KOs Link. It is 3 stocks for Manitowoc and 1 for Durand. Link now trying to keep distance. It goes in for the attack, but Link gets the hit down and the juggle, but it does not KO quite yet. Link misses the attack, but so does Link after a dodge. Link lands the next attack though and gets a KO. That is 2 stocks for Manitowoc and 1 for Durand. Since this is the playoffs of the Wisconsin High School Esports Association, Manitowoc, I believe, is seed 16 and Durand is seed seed 9. Interesting thing about that is, oh, not a KO on Durand quite yet. Manitowoc in their last match upset seed 1 and is now working their way through the ranks of the playoffs. And still managing to stay on the field even over 100%. Misses the next attack, but so does Ike. And he's in the air once again. Ike lands a hit and KOs. That round goes to Manitowoc, I believe. Yeah, that round goes to Manitowoc. Each player plays a best of 3, and the first team to 3 wins out of those players gets the win. Now in this little in-between time, we will have the players ban and pick stages out of a list. They might change characters, they might not. We won't know until the next match, so drink some water and stay tuned. Alright, our next match is starting. It is still Ike for Manitowoc, but Durand has switched to Sephiroth as opposed to Young Link. Sephiroth immediately goes for a ranged attack and lands it. Ike is now trying to stay out of the way of Sephiroth's very long sword, which is Sephiroth's signature weapon. Ike goes for a combo and lands it. Gets Sephiroth off the stage. Sephiroth cannot make it back on. That is already 2 stocks for Durand and 3 stocks for Manitowoc. Ike goes for the up special and lands it. Sephiroth tries to go for the downer but misses twice, but gets the next attack. Ike makes it back onto the stage perfectly fine and lands a hit himself. Sephiroth tries to go for an attack but misses, and here comes the punish from Ike. Ike lands the up special once again. Sephiroth now has his wing. Goes in for a slash and lands it. Ike tries to make it back on the stage but gets hit with an attack from Sephiroth. That is 2 stocks for both of the schools now, with Durand being at the disadvantage of over 100%. Still makes it back onto the stage though. Ike goes in for an attack, but does not hit the follow-up. Sephiroth shields, and so does Ike. Both miss their next attacks, however. Ike gets Sephiroth off stage once again. Can he make it back on? Yes, he can, and also dodges Ike's ledge trap, but not the attack. That is 1 stock for Durand and 2 stocks for Manitowoc. Ike goes for an attack, but misses. Sephiroth goes for a follow-up. Ike makes it back onto the stage and goes for a combo, which he lands. Sephiroth is off the stage now and lands an attack without getting hit. Ike tries to go for an attack but misses. Sephiroth lands his own. Ike is now off stage and at 100% does not make it back on. It is back to 1 stock to 1 stock, with Manitowoc playing Ike and Durand playing Sephiroth. Sephiroth's trying to get the range attack down now. Sephiroth goes for a slash and lands it. Ike goes for his own and also lands it. Sephiroth shields but only hits Ike's shield. Shield trade there. Ike eventually lands the final hit and KOs. That is another point for Manitowoc and a win. Of course, this gives Manitowoc 1 win. The first 2-3 is the winner of the schools. We will now switch to our next players. I look forward to seeing you then. Alright, this is our second set of players. It is King K. Rool for Durand and King K. Rool for Manitowoc. I don't think this is on purpose, but it is pretty funny to have a King K. Rool mirror match. The white King K. Rool is from Manitowoc, and the black King K. Rool is from Durand. I don't know why it worked out that way, but I guess we're doing it. King K. Rool has a little crown he can throw, so we're probably going to see a whole bunch of crowns flying around. Manitowoc is off the stage, but getting back on with that signature King K. Rool helicopter. And trying to go for the ledge trap. Manitowoc tries to avoid it, but ends up falling off the edge. Manitowoc tries to go for a ledge trap himself now and lands it, even after what looked like a counter from the Durand King K. Rool. Durand King K. Rool now on top doing the ledge trapping. It looks like they have switched once again. Durand tries to go for a ledge trap but misses and gets hit off the stage by Manitowoc. The Durand King K. Rool manages to get a nice edge guard in and gets a KO from that. It is 1 stock for Manitowoc and 3 stocks for Durand. Manitowoc throws Durand with the cannon and even hits the cannonball. That is 1 stock for Manitowoc and 2 stocks for Durand. Manitowoc back on the stage once again. Both miss the grab. Manitowoc tries to go for an attack, but Durand dodges out of it. The crown hits twice, and the cannonball also hits. Durand is now off the stage, but makes it back on, even with ledge trapping attempts from Manitowoc. Ooh, nice counter from the Durand King K. Rool, getting that cannonball back at the Manitowoc King K. Rool. Durand tries to go for an edge guard, but misses and gets thrown off stage by Manitowoc. Durand makes it back on, even with edge guarding attempts. Looks like they're just trading off the stage ledge grabs now. Manitowoc is back on the stage and gets a few jabs in at Durand. Once again, they are both back on the stage. Manitowoc gets a throw and a kill. It is 1 stock to 1 stock, but Manitowoc is at over 100%. Will Manitowoc make it back? Durand trying to keep distance now. Oh, and Durand lands the counter trade and KOs. That is a win for Durand from that King K. Rool mirror match. We will now see our players ban and pick stages. Maybe they'll switch characters, maybe they'll stay with the King K. Rool mirror match. We won't know until they play again, so I implore you to stay. Looks like our next round is starting. It is still a King K. Rool mirror match with the white King K. Rool playing for Manitowoc and the black King K. Rool playing for Durand. You can also differentiate them by their blue and red capes. Ooh, is an early KO on Manitowoc. Did a little bow to each other. Manitowoc immediately going for the cannonball combos, trying to get the ledge trap, but Durand rolls onto the stage and goes for their own ledge trap. Now we have switched places once again. Manitowoc going for the ledge trap, but Durand gets back on the stage and manages to counter the cannonball. Durand makes it back on. Manitowoc dodges out of the way and throws the Durand King K. Rool, but they both make it back onto the stage. Manitowoc tries to go for a counter. Durand is not baited into it. Manitowoc still gets the attack down though. Both try to go for an attack but miss. Manitowoc gets the grab and the throw. Durand tries to counter the ledge trap, but it doesn't work. Both manage to get back onto the stage, however. Durand goes for the grab and the punch in a KO. That is one stock for Manitowoc, and now 2 for Durand after that second KO. Manitowoc manages to get the counter down. Durand goes for the counter, but gets countered themselves. Both have the crowns again. Cannonballs are flying everywhere. Durand gets the throw into the ground and a little bit of an edge guard. Will they both make it back on? No, they won't. That is another KO on Durand. We are 1 stock to 1 stock now. Durand tries to go for the shield, but Manitowoc manages to get around it. Both go for the crown. Only Manitowoc's hit. Durand still gets the combo down though and is now edge guarding and ledge trapping. Doesn't make it though. Manitowoc now back on the stage. Hits shield. Durand throws. Does not get an edge guard down. Manitowoc manages to make it back on the stage despite the attempt at ledge trapping. Cannonball goes flying. They're now going for a shield, but nothing on it. And they're both playing a distance game, it appears. Gonna bait each other. Manitowoc gets a hit down. It's a very close match right now. Both over 100%. And a KO by Durand. That is another win for Durand. And a 2-0 once again. Both teams now have a win under their belt. Both teams have won 1 match. The first to 3 wins gets the win of this playoffs game. We'll now be switching players once again. Might take a little bit longer than switching stages, but we will be back after that. Alright, as is typical between matches, I have some bad food puns here. How much room should you give fungi to grow? As mushroom as possible. Eh? They only get worse, don't worry. Did you hear about the Italian chef with a terminal illness? He passed away. It looks like our next few players are gearing up, so you don't have to listen to me tell awful jokes anymore. When they are ready, we'll be back up and commentating. Alright, it looks like we have King K. Rool for Durand and Pikachu for Manitowoc. Alrighty, King K. Rool is going for some ranged attack, and Pikachu is trying to keep the distance from King K. Rool's hard-hitting combos. King K. Rool tries to go for a counter, but it does not land. Pikachu gets hit with the crown, but gets out of the way and manages to attack anyways. King K. Rool hits the counter that time. Pikachu goes flying. Pikachu gets hit with the cannonball twice in a row. King K. Rool misses the crown. Pikachu goes in for a combo. King K. Rool misses the cannonball that time, but still lands the attack and a KO. It is 3 stocks for Durand and 2 stocks for Manitowoc. King K. Rool is now pretty far off the stage. Can he make it back on? Yes, he can, even through those attacks from Pikachu. Pikachu manages to dodge both the cannonball and the crown, and misses the follow-up attack on King K. Rool, trying to avoid those cannonballs once again. Gets a nice combo down from Manitowoc. However, Durand makes it back onto the stage. Pikachu still gets the punish and the KO. It is 2 stocks to 2 stocks. The interesting thing about this matchup is that Pikachu is a very lightweight character and King K. Rool is a very heavy character, meaning King K. Rool takes a lot more hits to go off the stage, but Pikachu is a lot faster and can avoid a lot of those attacks from King K. Rool. Pikachu hits shield but still gets the grab and the juggle down. Does not go for the edge guard, it appears, but still gets the KO down on King K. Rool. It is 1 stock for Durand and 2 stocks for Manitowoc, although that might change soon with what the percentage Pikachu is at. Pikachu tries to go for some combos and gets them down, goes even off the stage. King K. Rool makes it back near the stage, but still getting comboed by Pikachu. King K. Rool manages to shield, and the crown gets a hit down. King K. Rool manages to get out of the combo from Pikachu that time, where Pikachu immediately goes in for another attack. Pikachu dodges King K. Rool's attack and gets a grab and an up throw. King K. Rool makes it back onto the ground and gets a few hits down on Pikachu. Pikachu manages to dodge the crown. King K. Rool counters one of Pikachu's attack, but it doesn't land, and Pikachu gets the KO, winning the game. That is a win for Manitowoc.
Pikachu wins!
As per usual, these 2 players will play until one of them has at least 2 points. From there, our teams will switch players until one of them gets 3 wins. Currently, our schools are at 1-1 and our players are at 0-1. with Manitowoc in a very, very small lead. Alright, our next match is starting with King K. Rool for Durand once again, and Pikachu for Manitowoc.
3, 2, 1, go!
King Rool immediately goes for the ranged attacks, trying to keep Pikachu at bay. Pikachu gets a nice combo down, manages to avoid the counter from King K. Rool. King Rool gets out of the way of the Thunderbolt, but Pikachu still lands the attacks and the ledge trap. King K. Rool has not made it back on yet, but has now. Manages to get away from Pikachu's attacks. Now Manitowoc is off the stage, makes it back on. King K. Rool tries to counter the Thunderbolt, but does not counter in time. That is a KO. It's 2 stocks for Durand and 3 stocks for Manitowoc. King K. Rool gets the cannonball down and the crown on the way back. Pikachu gets a grab and a combo down. Once again managing to avoid the counter from King K. Rool. Durand tries to go for a few attacks, but does not quite land them. Pikachu doing great at avoiding and punishing King K. Rool's attacks. Durand is off the stage once again, but makes it back on with a dodge. King K. Rool lands a pretty hard hitting hit with a KO. That is 2 stocks for Durand and 2 stocks for Manitowoc. However, Durand is at a pretty high percentage. Pikachu goes for the aerial. King K. Rool shields the rest of the combo, but Pikachu still grabs and gets a hit down. King K. Rool goes in for attack, but it misses, and he gets KO'd for it. That is 1 stock for Durand and 2 stocks for Manitowoc. King K. Rool is off the stage once again, and Pikachu is going for the edge guard. King K. Rool makes it back on without being punished. King K. Rool gets a combo down. Pikachu makes it back onto the stage, still gets hit by King K. Rool. King K. Rool now using the little bit of shielding he gets on his attacks to his advantage here. Pikachu goes in for another combo. Manages to avoid King K. Rool's counter. Pikachu getting a pretty good combo down here. King K. Rool is back on the stage. Goes for a crown throw and a cannonball, but neither of them hit. Pikachu hits King K. Rool on shield and gets a combo down. Pikachu is off the stage now, but makes it back on. Pikachu manages to land another Thunderbolt. Goes off stage and gets hit by a cannonball. King K. Rool keeps going for the crown and the cannonball attacks, which provide a lot of range and the ability to combo Pikachu without getting in the range of Pikachu's attacks. King K. Rool gets a hard hitting hit down and manages to KO. It is 1 stock to 1 stock, with Durand at a much higher percentage. King K. Rool gets a cannonball and a crown down. Pikachu misses but gets the follow-up combo. And Durand also misses the counter. Durand trying to go for an attack but getting hit with Pikachu's pestering electricity. Pikachu goes around back of Kinky Rool, but Kinky Rool hits anyways. Throws Pikachu. And hits the crown. Pikachu manages to avoid the follow-up combo from King K. Rool, but gets hit by the cannonball again. Pikachu is hit by the crown again and is still not able to safely get back onto the stage. Pikachu is up in the air once again. Cannot get close enough to King K. Rool for an attack just yet. But there it is. There's the KO against Durand. That is another win for Manitowoc. That is the win of that round and gives Manitowoc another point. Manitowoc is now 1 round away from winning these playoff games. Now we will be switching players, so it might be a little bit of a wait, but I implore you to stay. Alright, finally got those names set up. We're on to our next match. It is Toon Link for Manitowoc and Kirby for Durand.
3, 2, 1, go!
Link goes for the bomb but gets hit with it. Kirby grabs it and hits Link on his own. Link is going for the ranged attacks here. Kirby goes in for a combo, but Link shields and gets a hit down. Kirby's going for another combo, but Link shields and gets a hit down again. Link now going for the juggle, throws the bomb up, but it hits the platforms on the way down. Link goes for another boomerang hit and lands it, throws the bomb up in the air, but it does not hit Kirby. Kirby now going for the combo of his own. Kirby gets thrown way up into the air, but still does not get KO'd. Link's still going for the ranged attacks. Gets another good hit down on Kirby. Kirby appears to be trying to avoid Link's attacks, but gets hit anyways. Link goes for the boomerang once again. Kirby manages to dodge and punish Link's attack. Both kind of dodging out of the way here and shielding those major attacks. Link gets a juggle and a KO down. That is 3 stocks for Manitowoc and 2 for Durand. Link once again manages to shield and get a hit down. Link lands the bomb, but Kirby goes around and gets an aerial down. Kirby trying to bait and punish, but Link is dodging out of those attacks. Link tries to go for a grab but misses. Kirby gets a throw and a hit down. Kirby goes in for attack but hits shield. Link manages to get a hit down. Kirby hits shield once again. This player is playing it pretty safe. Kirby gets a grab and an attack down, but Link gets back onto the stage perfectly fine. Link manages to dodge the down B from Kirby. Kirby trying to go for an attack, but Link gets out of the way and goes for his own. Kirby goes flying into the air, but does not quite get KO'd. Link hits the bomb again. And the second bomb. And the third attack and gets a KO down on Kirby. Is 3 stocks for Manitowoc and 1 for Durand. Link hits the bomb and the boomerang once again. Kirby gets the up B down. Link throws the boomerang, shields, but does not land the follow-up attack. Kirby gets a nice hit down on Link, but misses the ledge trap. Link tries to throw the bomb, but Kirby counters, throws, and gets a KO. Now it is 2 stocks to 1 stock, with Manitowoc in the lead. Kirby gets back onto the stage with an attack and shields the boomerang, but still gets hit by Link's up B. Kirby does not throw the bomb in time. Link going for the ranged attacks again. Tries to hit the bomb. Misses, but still manages to get a nice hit down. Kirby almost got KO'd that time. Both shielding each other's attacks, but Link finally gets a hit in. But Kirby's hit lands on the shield, and Link somehow does not KO. Kirby is still in the game. Makes it back onto the stage with an attack. Link hits the bomb and a second bomb, but Kirby is still on the stage. However, Link gets the KO and the win. That is 1 point for Manitowoc once again. Alright, I have my jokes back with me. What did the melted cheese say to the unlucky tortilla? It's nacho day. What do musical strawberries like to do? Jam. Alright, it appears our next match is starting to begin, so I'll be preparing for that. Remember to drink water and probably eat something. It looks like it is the same matchup as before, with Toon Link for Manitowoc and Kirby for Durand.
3, 2, 1, go!
Manitowoc immediately goes for the ranged combos. Kirby trying to suck up those projectiles into his mouth, but cannot quite get it. Kirby's already been hit with a bomb, but is managing to avoid those projectiles a lot better this round. Kirby manages to get out of the way of that bomb, but does not land the attack. Kirby is now keeping Link into the air, but Link lands an attack. Kirby manages to get out of the way of the follow-up, however, and gets an up B down. Link shields and goes for the hit once again. Kirby makes it back onto the stage and does not get hit with the bomb this time. Link going for those projectiles, but misses an attack, and Kirby goes for their own. Link manages to shield Kirby's down B. Kirby shields Link's attack, but does not hit the follow-up. Link goes for a projectile and hits an aerial attack. Link also manages to hit a bomb. Kirby stays out of the way of the bomb, but gets hit with the boomerang, and the up special does a KO on Durand. It's 3 stocks for Manitowoc and 2 for Durand, but that might change soon. Link is getting hit pretty hard by Kirby and is almost at 100%. Link manages to get a good hit down, but is off the stage once again. Kirby manages to get back on with an attack and dodge the bomb from Link. Kirby goes for an aerial but misses. Link manages to land the up special once again and shield Kirby's down B again. Link goes for the throw, but gets off stage and cannot recover. It is 2 stocks to 2 stocks now, with once again Link playing for Manitowoc and Durand playing Kirby. Link gets a good hit down, as well as the boomerang, but Kirby dodges out of the way of the next attack. Link still manages to get a grab and dodge out of the way of Link's next attack. Kirby gets a perfect shield, but cannot get a good hit in. Link manages to get the up special down once again. Kirby dodges the bomb, but does not land the attack. Now Kirby goes for a throw and a combo. Cannot successfully get Link off the stage. Link now keeping his distance. Kirby trying to go for the up special to get some range down. Link hits the boomerang and the arrow, but Kirby manages to get a small combo down. Link hits the boomerang, but Kirby gets in close and land a hit, but only hits shield. Link gets the KO. It is 1 stock for Durand and 2 stocks for Manitowoc now. Going for the attack, shields and lands the up special once again. Link also gets a bit of a juggle in. Kirby manages to avoid the attacks, but gets grabbed by Link. Kirby dodges Link's attack and does a grab of his own. Link misses the up special this time, and Kirby goes in for a combo. Manages to get Link off the stage and land hidden, but gets hit with the boomerang. Now we're back towards a more neutral game. Kirby manages to get a hit in, but so does Link. Kirby gets an up special down before Link lands the arrow, but still gets hit with Link's up special. Link tries to go for the bomb, but Kirby dodges it. And does not get a hammer attack in before getting hit by Link's boomerang. Kirby keeps trying to go for that hammer attack to get some good damage in. But Link is doing a successful job of getting out of the way. Link still goes for the bomb, and Kirby's going for the hammer attack once again, but does not land it. Link dodges out of the way and gets a KO. That is another win for Manitowoc. And because of that win for Manitowoc, I believe Manitowoc has won the game. And that brings Manitowoc up to 3 points. Manitowoc is the winner of this playoffs round. Those were some very close games. We might be playing a 5th match just for fun. But those were some close matches, both by Manitowoc and by Durand, Arkansas. Both teams and players played very well. And Manitowoc is keeping their streak of beating players that are seeded much higher than them. After all, in their first match, they won against the #1 ranked team so far. It appears we are playing a final 5th match, even though Manitowoc has won. Everybody likes to still play for fun, so we're going to be doing one final round. And we'll see you when those are all entered and the players are prepared. It looks like our players are almost prepared. We have Wario playing for Manitowoc and Me Brawler playing for Durand. Me Brawler is a pretty special character like all the other Me characters. Me Brawler has certain moves that can be traded out depending on what match it is. He's a very versatile character. Wario is already getting some good early hits in. Me Brawler's in the air. Wario goes for a juggle and lands it. Me Brawler goes in for a hit and gets it the second time, but Wario counters with a motorcycle. E-Brawler is off the stage once again. Wario gets a bite in. E-Brawler misses an attack. Wario does not get a punish down. E-Brawler rolls right into Wario's jaws. Wario throws him off the stage. Wario also gets a nice aerial down on the ledge guard. Wario eats once again. But Me-Brawler counters by diving into the stage. Wario gets back on with a motorcycle. Me-Brawler shields the motorcycle attack but gets hit on the way back. Wario KOs. It is now 3 stocks for Manitowoc and 2 for Durand. Wario's in the air now, but gets back down and lands a good hit in. Me-Brawler misses the attack. Wario goes for a throw and lands another hit with some good ledge trapping. Does not get the bite down this time. Wario gets back on stage with a motorcycle, and Me-Brawler cannot quite attack it. Me-Brawler goes for a combo now, but Wario gets a combo down of his zone. Wario goes for the bite again and lands it. Wario also gets a bit of a juggle in. Me-Brawler is off the stage and can't quite make it back on. That is 3 stocks for Manitowoc and 1 for Durand. Durand manages to get a counter down though and get some good damage on Wario. Wario is now over 100% and now 150. Me-Brawler tries to go for an attack, but Wario punishes the miss. Brawler dodges out of the way of Wario's second punish and gets a KO. It is 2 stocks for Manitowoc and 1 for Durand now. Wario tries to go for a grab, but Me-Brawler dodges out of the way and attacks. Me-Brawler does not manage to get a good hit on the motorcycle. Wario doing a few passes. Wario gets a good fart out and a combo. Me-Brawler is off the stage and Wario lands the ledge trap and the juggle, successfully carrying Me-Brawler all the way across the stage. Manages to bite him as well. Wario gets another ledge trap down. Me-Brawler gets back onto the stage. Wario goes for the bicycle again. Gets off stage. Wario manages to land a grab down and dodge out of the way of Me-Brawler's attack, but does not land the follow-up. Wario gets another throw. Will he land the ledge trap? No, he won't. Me-Brawler is back onto the stage. Durand shields. Wario gets the attack down. Both of them missing attacks, but Me-Brawler eventually gets the attack down. Wario makes a few passes with his motorcycle, both trying to go for attacks, but neither of them land. Me-Brawler now gets a good hit down, but Wario counters that with the motorcycle and lands, no, not a KO. There's the KO. That was another win for Manitowoc. Alright, we're on to our next round. It is now Captain Falcon for Durand and still Wario for Manitowoc. Wario is already getting some good hits in. Captain Falcon misses the attack but lands the second one. Wario goes for the motorcycle. Only lands it once. Captain Falcon goes for a combo but only lands one hit. Wario misses the attack and Captain Falcon gets a hit in. Wario goes for an attack but only hits shield. Both of them miss. Wario shields the attack. Captain Falcon does not go for a juggle, but still gets a nice hit in and a KO. That is 3 stocks for Durand, 2 stocks for Manitowoc. The thing about Captain Falcon is although he is not particularly heavy of a character, he does hit very, very hard. And he is quite interesting to play against. A lot like Little Mac in that respect. Wario going for the motorcycle again. Manages to hit Captain Falcon, but does not hit him off the stage. Wario gets a little bit of eating in. And KOs Captain Falcon. It is 2 stocks to 2 stocks, fairly even. Both of them go for a hit, but only Captain Falcon lands it. Captain Falcon manages to destroy the motorcycle and dodge Wario's attack. Both of them staying out of each other's way. Captain Falcon finally gets a hit in and destroys the motorcycle once again. Wario misses the aerial but lands it the second time. Oh, Captain Falcon lands the famous Falcon Punch for a KO. It is 2 stocks for Durand and 1 stock for Manitowoc. Thing about the Falcon Punch is it takes a long time to charge up, but when it hits hard. Wario now avoiding Captain Falcon's attack, but gets a hit in. Wario now gets the KO with a fart. It is 1 stock to 1 stock with Durand in a very small lead, but that can change very quickly. Captain Falcon destroys the motorcycle again and gets a good hit in. Wario trying to bait Captain Falcon into going above it, and it works. Wario gets a good hit in, but Captain Falcon shields the motorcycle. Wario gets another good hit in. Captain Falcon misses the attacks, but lands the next one. And also does not land a KO. That was very close. Wario almost went off the stage there. Captain Falcon misses the Falcon Punch again. Wario still going. Wario hits shield but still gets a few hits in and does not get punched by Captain Falcon. Wario now almost to 200% but still going strong. Captain Falcon still does not get the KO down. Somehow Wario makes it back onto the stage. There's the KO. That was a win for Durand. This will be the first round to go to 3. I will see you when we start that one. Thank you for coming. Alright, it looks like this is the same matchup. No! Durand has switched once again to Me Brawler.
1, go!
Now, this match is on Final Destination, which is the only stage on the roster to not have any platforms, making it quite special. Wario already has a bit of a lead, but misses the ledge trap. Me Brawler goes for a grab and a throw. Wario gets a good combo down, but Me Brawler gets a attack in and destroys the motorcycle. Wario gets a juggle in. Me Brawler shields, but Wario lands the hit anyways. Wario misses the ledge trap, but throws Me Brawler off the stage. Very close to a KO there. Me Brawler manages to make it back on. Me Brawler gets a throw and a KO in. That is 2 stocks for Manitowoc and 3 for Durand. Me Brawler gets a nice hit in, but Wario gets a better one. That's a KO. That is 2 stocks to 2 stocks. Fairly even right now. Me Brawler goes for a hit, but does not land it. Wario gets his own punish in. Wario tries to go for the motorcycle, but Me Brawler disables it. Wario gets a good throw in. Back on the motorcycle again, but does not hit it this time. Wario cannot make it back on stage after that throw. It is 1 stock to 2 stocks with Durand in the lead. Me Brawler gets a good hit in. Wario is on his motorcycle once again. Me Brawler gets a ledge trap down, but cannot seem to get a punish on Wario after that up air. Me Brawler tries to go for an edge guard, but cannot make it back onto the stage. Afterward is 1 stock to 1 stock, with barely a lead for Manitowoc. With barely a lead for Durand, sorry. Me Brawler gets a good hit in, but cannot land the ledge trap. Wario tries to go for a dash attack, but misses. Me Brawler gets a hard hitting hit in. And almost a KO. Wario is still alive somehow. There's another attack from Me Brawler for the win. That is a win for Durand. Thank you all for coming. This was the second round of the Division 4 playoffs for the Wisconsin High School Esports Association, and the win goes to Manitowoc. As always, I am your announcer, Kuko. I will be here next week streaming a different match, but I implore you to come again. As always, thank you for being here. Goodbye.